Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
18. And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. First and 10.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Volunteers with first and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Butler. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Breaks into the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on as you start to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He's going to hand this off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always been run offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. That completion sets up a third down play. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Getting set. There's second down. Using his legs, it's Moss.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. And passes all in over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Staley. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tailback with another carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Looking deep downfield with the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
over the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. Worst part of the game now, looking to hit him back deep. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Handoff running right. Gets the first and still running. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Looking for a gap is Lewis. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Vols pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Volunteers are in the red zone now. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner choosing to field this one. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Moss. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one up.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. How about that, Kirk? The defense has dropped back, playing coverage, and they still come up with a sack and beat that O-line.
Yeah, you sit back and prevent. You're just trying to not give up a big play. This is a bonus situation for this defense. The quarterback was so hesitant because he didn't know where to go with the ball that by the time he realized where he wanted to go, he's down on his back for a sack.
And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They come into this now 2-possession lead. QB keeper all the way. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a 1-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Here gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, trying to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He stopped, but he gets a first down. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Aguilar. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. We'll see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Makes the grab. It's Moss. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Come to the line for second down and very short now. On the run, it's Lewis. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
The setback was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role on that score.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Catch made by the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Great move there. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it here. Fighting him off. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Hebe keeps it himself. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the goal line. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Handoff heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this team.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he stops short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, North Florida fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. As the first down and more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Chewing clock with the running game. Crosses the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The sure hands. It's Gaines. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. The question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. This might be for the ball game. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? The pocket breaking down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To the air. It's Reed. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been sack. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw yet again. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose his secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Now it's second down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They had some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Looking to throw. It's back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Heading left after the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They had a good one on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back. It's back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's got room to run. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pressure is coming. He pulls it in. It's Thomas. They're able to get him down. Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard in the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss. First real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powering through. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. To throw, it's back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Carney. And defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. He keeps it on a design run. Fights through a tackle. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for 3rd and 4. Back to pass. It's Beck. Short connection to the tight end here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Another sack. This defense on fire. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. What a catch! And he's brought down there. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and
makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the nation. Offense really threatening now. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the run, it's Lewis. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The Volunteers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Volunteers. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
27, Miami, 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out of the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Oh, he breaks free. Nobody can bring him down. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Daniels. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Canes line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
When you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Staley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Number 9 on the field.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And they'll bring him down short of the first. The risky play doesn't work out. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. The pass on the field goal try. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Joseph. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Swing to the wide receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expired. That's a great performance. The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking to pass, it's Aller. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No way to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on third down in the red zone? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here.
All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Vols. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, the Powell run is stuck, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Aller. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Allen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Singleton. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Aller. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll hand it off. Powers through.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Aller. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. But you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this,
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through.
Oh, the pass pass rush gets home. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Penn State. They cap the drive with 6 points. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Allen. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Singleton.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again? That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And the Volunteers looking to crank off the tempo a bit. Give it to the back again. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a...
Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Balls.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He knocked through the P-18 to go up 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Defense, the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Aller. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. They get the second half started with a running play. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Zero running room. Stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Aguilar. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the runner takes off to his right. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Volunteers line it up with 1st and goal. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and lead to a touchdown. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Grinding away on the ground. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the...
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Aller. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Across the 30. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. A completion sets up a second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the coaches decided to go for it on 4th and long from midfield instead of punting and trying to pin the opponent back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Gets the first and still running. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.